All right, let's dive right in. The salon industry is on the brink of a massive shift. Seriously, by 2026, the old ways of doing things, they're not just going to be out of date, they're going to be a major liability. So today, we're breaking down the brand new playbook for not just surviving, but actually thriving in this new world.
The game has totally changed. So, what is the one thing that's going to separate a salon that's booked out for months from one that's, well, struggling to keep the lights on? That's the big question we're tackling today. And trust me, the answer is probably not what you think. Okay, first things first, we are officially in a new era for salons. The whole post pandemic catch up phase is over. Now, success is going to be defined by a completely new kind of intelligence that every single owner has to get a handle on.
And that new intelligence, it's called integrative intelligence. Now, I know what you're thinking, another industry buzzword, right? But hang with me, because this is a fundamental shift. It's all about blending the crazy efficiency of high-tech systems with that irreplaceable deep human connection. Getting this balance right, it's not optional anymore. It is absolutely essential. Let's start with the first huge hurdle every owner is dealing with: people. The talent crisis is so real, and the old ways we used to hire and keep great staff, they're just flat out broken. So the heart of the problem is what we're calling the solo suite drain. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Your best stylist, the ones who built your reputation, are walking out the door to rent their own chairs and be their own boss. And it is creating a massive, massive staffing crisis for traditional salons.
And listen, this isn't just a vibe or a feeling. The numbers are, frankly, a little scary. A staggering 73% of salon owners say that finding qualified staff is their number one biggest challenge. This isn't just a pain point anymore, it's a full-blown industry crisis.
So how do you flip the script, right? How do you stop being a training ground for someone else's business and transform your salon into a true destination, a place people are actually fighting to get into? Well, the playbook has a really clear strategy.
It boils down to three really powerful moves. First, you create hybrid career paths. Basically, you offer the freedom they're looking for, but with the support and stability of your brand. Second, you sell community as a major benefit. Look, going solo can be lonely, so you market your salon as this buzzing, creative hub with real mentorship. And finally, you have to invest in job readiness training. Create your own internal program to turn fresh out of school talent into absolute rock stars. Okay, next up, trust. In this age of, let's face it, deep skepticism, the way you build trust with your clients has completely changed. The old marketing tricks, they don't just fall flat anymore. They can actually be pretty dangerous for your business. Let's just be super clear about this. The era of the Instagram face, the heavy filters and that one-size-fits-all look, it's dead. It's over. The 2026 client wants something called regenerative realism. They want to look healthy, they want to look rested, and most of all, they want to look like themselves. And this slide right here perfectly illustrates that shift. The old pitfall was greenwashing. Just throwing around words like clean or eco-friendly without any proof is now a huge legal and financial risk. Regulators are cracking down. The new strategy is operational transparency. Don't just say you're sustainable, prove it. Show them the data on your water usage or how much waste you're diverting. So how do you actually earn that deep level of trust? First, partner with blue beauty brands, the ones that are all about zero waste and ocean safety. Second, use evidence-based marketing. Talk about ingredients and results, not just vague promises. Third, showcase real, diverse, authentic beauty in all of your marketing. And finally, build wellness partnerships with other health experts to show you're a serious health advisor, not just a stylist. All right, let's talk about future-proofing your business. Because right now, we're in a perfect storm of rising costs, crazy client expectations, and a shaky economy. Here's how to navigate it. So, the middle market salon is in a really tough spot. On one side, you've got the cost of literally everything going up. On the other side, you have clients who expect 24/7 convenience. They want to book a complicated service at midnight on a Tuesday and get an answer right away. It's a serious squeeze. So the million-dollar question is, how do you solve both of these massive problems at the same time? How do you protect your salon from a recession while also meeting these insane new demands for convenience? The secret is to pivot your menu. You stop selling beauty and you start selling essential health. So instead of a deep conditioning treatment, you offer scalp health and restoration. A simple facial becomes skin barrier repair. See the difference? When you reframe your services like this, you're not a luxury anymore. You're providing essential care, which makes your business way more recession-proof. And on the operations side of things, this is where you bring in the tech. You get an AI receptionist that can handle those complex bookings and answer questions 24/7, freeing up your actual people for high-value interactions. You use your CRM to remember a client's favorite drink or that you asked about their dog last time. That's hyper-personalization. And you launch membership models to create stable, predictable cash flow every single month.
Okay, wow. We've covered a ton of ground. But it all really boils down to a pretty simple but really powerful checklist. Just 4 key questions that every single salon owner needs to be asking themselves right now. Here they are. Number 1, staffing. Are you offering a real career path in a community, or are you just offering a paycheck? Number 2, tech. Can a client book with you easily with zero friction at any time of day? 3, your menu. Are you selling essential health and longevity, or just disposable beauty? And 4, compliance. Can you back up every single one of your green claims with cold, hard proof?
Look, the future isn't coming. It's already here. The playbook is laid out. The challenges are crystal clear. But the opportunities are absolutely massive for those who are ready to make the shift. So the only real question left is your playbook ready for 2026?